The way I look at or plate racing is you get one block. One block's fair, right? You always get one block to contest your position. A second block, only if in rare scenarios does a second block ever work. But I am a firm believer that you shouldn't even make a second block, let alone a third block. 3 blocks at the very end of a race. I mean, at some point you have to realize that you're not going to be able to hold that position, and instead of wadding up the whole field and not even finishing in a good finish, I mean, it's a point system. You got to make it to the end of the season, win the championship, and you're going to throw it away trying to win at Talladega when a car with Brian Blaney, again, terrible luck this guy has had, thankfully salvaged a second place finish here and just gets ruined. His whole race ruined because somebody has to make 3 blocks. I mean, what are your thoughts on the whole triple block scenario here by Bubba?
Yeah, I mean, after the first block, something's got to give, right? So you make your first block, all right. You kept somebody behind you. Now the guy behind you made another move to get around you, and you block again, you're asking for disaster. Now if you make another block after that, again, something's got to give, whether it's you or the person behind you. And in this case, it was Bubba. And so, again, we're going after this whole deal of, we have underdogs coming here trying to do something so they can continue their program and get some cash flow and all this other stuff. And we just got absolute zero IQ in the front of this field. And it's not the first time it's happened either. So I have a hard time comprehending this. It's a gentleman's rule in multiple racing series that 1 block is okay, 2 is a no-go. In this case, there was 3. And again, something's got to give. And what gave was probably close to $3 million in damages.
I hate when NASCAR makes rules against stuff like this, and I don't want them to make a rule against blocking, but there's got to be some type of driver etiquette out there on these plate tracks where we just say 1 block is good, which is pretty much universally accepted that if you make 1 block, that's okay. But when you make a second block and then a third block, I mean, it shouldn't be allowed. You should be able to commit one time to a block, and you've committed. You're done. That's all you got. You made your shot. You took your shot. And you got to live with it. You got to have some type of etiquette.
NASCAR should not make a rule against this. This should all be about driver learning and moving forward. Kind of like how NASCAR did not get involved with Ross Chastain and Denny Hamlin, until late. But at the first part of that, that was just all driver teaching driver. And this should be a time where the driver council should show Bubba, listen, this isn't right. You screwed the pooch for a lot of people in this, and for lack of better words, you need to pay.